Hey there tech fans, Rick here again with a quick review of the Apple Watch charging adapter from our friends at MOMAX that allows you to quickly and safely charge your Apple Watch from any available USB-C port on a wall charger, a home computer or laptop, or even a portable battery bank by simply plugging this into the open port, laying your Apple Watch across the top of it. You'll feel it snap into place because of the magnetic attraction, and within 2 to 3 hours you'll have a fully charged Apple Watch. Now, before I get too deep into how the product works and all the cool technology behind it, I thought I'd start with a really quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And when I say really quick, I mean really quick because there's not a lot inside the box. It's an incredibly simple product to use. But I'll start there first, and then I'll talk about the technology, because what MOMAX has built here is an adapter that allows you to charge your Apple Watch and your AirPods from pretty much any charger, any home computer, laptop, or any portable battery bank by plugging this in and then converting that 5-volt DC into a wireless Qi charging standard that will charge those devices. And the important thing to keep in mind is that a product like this has to have a lot of protections built in so it doesn't damage the product that's charging. And I'll get into all that in a minute, but I'm getting ahead of myself, and you can tell that I really like this product. So let's get started with the unboxing. So when you pop open the box, you'll find the charging adapter, and again, it won't charge your Apple Watch on its own. It needs to be used with a wall charger, a laptop, a home computer, or some other power source that you can plug this into. But that's the adapter that does the charging. Also included with the kit, you'll find a quick start guide, some safety information, and some contact information for the company. So if you need those pamphlets, I always recommend reading through them, because even though it's a simple product to use, there are features in there that are explained that you might want to know about just so you get the best value out of the product. All right, so let's talk about the unit itself. For starters, any product you're using with an Apple product should be MFI certified, which stands for Made for iPhone, which is interesting because we're talking about the Apple Watch and we're talking about AirPods. So I don't know if MFI applies, but this is MFI certified, which means you're not going to have any problems. It adheres to all the standards that Apple set up for these two devices. It uses the Qi standard to charge. It'll charge both of these devices very safely. It also has a ton of protection built in around overcurrent, over voltage. It's got spike protection built in. The challenge is when you plug this into a charger, you've got a magnetic circuit inside there that's generating energy. And if you drop something metallic on it, not an AirPod set, not an Apple Watch, you can cause problems to the unit. So the unit can detect that and actually turn itself off. The nice thing about it is there's not a lot of specifications on what kind of charger you need. So if you have a standard USB wall charger, as long as it's got a USB-C port on it, or if you've got a laptop with an available USB-C port or home computer, or even a battery bank, you can plug this in. It does the conversion of that voltage to the Qi standard to charge these two devices, and you're off and running. Now I'm going to show you a couple of ways you can use this, but before I do, I think the design on this is really clever as well, because you've got this nice large charging surface right here, and you've got a dust cover over the USB-C connection. Now they could have just built it like this and left the dust cover off, but then, you know, this is going to get dirty and banged up over time if it's in your computer bag. So you've got this really nice dust cover which covers that up and keeps it nice and clean. It also acts as a bit of a lanyard, so you can put this over a loop on your backpack or maybe your computer bag, and you'll always have it with you. The other thing I like about it too is that this spins out of the way, so it's not constantly in your way when you're plugging it in. So essentially what you've got is a USB-C connection here, which again plugs into your power source. Now to start with, let's pretend you have a wall charger. This is a standard 33-watt wall charger that's PD. It's got a USB-C connection on it. To use this, I simply plug it into the charger, and it has a really nice tight connection. And then I can lay my Apple Watch on top of it. Bang, it immediately gets attracted to the electronics there, and it's fully charging. Now, I wasn't sure if it would charge my AirPods, but I thought, let me give it a shot because, again, they're Qi chargeable. And boom, the minute I put it on there, it centers itself on the charging pad, and you can see that it's charging the AirPods. So it works really well with a wall charger. It'll do the same thing if you plug it into your laptop. The only challenge with my watch is I've got one of these bands on there that doesn't come apart. Most of the watches spread the bands out so you can lay it flat on a table. With this one, it's a little bit trickier for me to do it from my laptop, but I do use a portable battery bank occasionally right here that I've used with this. So let me unplug it from here. And what's nice about these battery banks is that you can have these in your computer bag when you're on the road. Just plug this into the end of it. Let me find the USB-C port. There we go. And again, I can set my on top of it and it's charging it. So again, any DC source that delivers a USB-C charge, 5 volts typically at 2.4 amps, which is pretty much every charger on the market today, will convert that, or I should say the adapter will convert that to the Qi standard and need it to charge your products out there. And I just think for me, I carry a lot of cables and adapters and chargers with me every time I'm out on the road. And occasionally I'll get out there and my Qi charger is either damaged or I've forgotten it. And even if it's working, I've got this little disc like this with a lot of cable on it that's just getting all jangled up inside the case. This thing could not be neater. I mean, basically I use it, I close it up, I throw it back in my bag. It takes up no space whatsoever. It's gorgeous too. It's designed to be incredibly cute. And in addition to that, it's just simple to use. There's no cables dangling around, nothing to really worry about. So I like it an awful lot. And if you've got an Apple Watch or you've got AirPods that you need to charge out there in the field, this might be the perfect product for you, especially if you spend a lot of time away from home and you want to carry the least amount of stuff with you. This is tiny and it just gets the job done. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I like this product an awful lot. You probably can tell that based on the excitement in my voice. I think you're going to like it as well. And hopefully you've enjoyed the review. So thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy.